新世紀エヴァンゲリオン
All right, let's read stage 92 of Neon Genesis Evangelion. Only 6 stages left. The previous chapter ended with apparently everyone turning into balls of light and being drawn up into this vortex. So everyone is dead or close to dying. And here we go. Basude. Basude, meaning either bath day or most likely birthday. I don't know. This might be the perfect time to have a bath day with everyone dying. Okay, we're getting narration all in katakana again. This has been largely like Shinji in his transcendental state having these thoughts. Daremo kurushimanai yoni. So everybody in the manner or the appearance of not being in pain. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Very inappropriate time, Don. Okay, so like everyone like not suffering, not being in pain. Daremo kanashimanai yoni. And everyone like again in a way that's like not kanashi, not lonely, not sad. Boku ga subete o owaraseyo. I'm the one that will make everything end. I'm the one that will make everything end. Owaraseyo. Okay? Here's that transcendental Shinji floating in space. Aisuru kotomo. Sareru kotomo. So the things of loving or the things of being loved. Loving, being loved. He's talking about ending everything. Ending loving things, ending being loved. Ataerareru koto mo. Ushinao koto mo. I guess like things before and things behind. Or receiving things and ushinao. Oh, and losing things. Ushinao, not ushiro. Yeah, so getting things or being given things, losing things. Again, this is all things that he's going to end. Mo nani mo kangae nakute sumoyo. Already, like nothing, kangae, without thinking, will end. Like we'll end everything, like so you don't have to think about anything. Mo nani mo kangae nakute mo sumuyo. Yeah. 全てが終わって ending everything or everything ending, everything finishing. 誰もいない世界におればいい. Sorry, なればいい. If it becomes, it's good. So nobody existing in the world, if it becomes that way, that's good. So it would be good if no one was existing in the world. それが that is あなたの願いなの? That's your wish. Okay. So now it's back in hiragana. That's right. それが私の望みだ. That is my wish. Okay. Now we're at Zelda. 始まりと終わりは as for the beginning and the end, 同じところにある. They exist in the same place. The beginning and the end existing in the same place. Oh, okay. So now even members of Zeta are vanishing. Interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yoi. Kore de yoi no da. Good. With this, it's good. Subete wa. As for everything. Okay. Subete wa kami no mi kokoro no mama ni. God's, like, I think this is like, as for everything, it's God's mi kokoro, which is like spirit. Yeah, the Lord's will. It's as it is, as the Lord's will. Okay, so that's him liquefying. Those are his components that are remaining. All right, so they're all gone. All right, everyone in the command center was dead at this point, but not except for Uyutsuki, so he's still left. But one of the spirits is coming in, transforming into Yui. Yui-kun. Yep, everyone's going. Here she is. Fuyutsuki sensei, Professor or Dr. Sensei, Fuyutsuki. Oh, this is kind of like a flashback or something. Oh, watashi ga modora nakattara. Okay, so I, if not going back, if not returning, if not going back, Shuji no koto onegai shimasu ne. Oh, like, please, things of my husband. Oh, okay. If I don't return, basically, like, take care of my husband. So this must have been before the experiment. Ii no kane. It's fine, you know? Or is it fine? Ikari ni nani mo iwanakute. Saying nothing to Ikari. Okay, so is it okay to say nothing to Ikari? Datte. I guess, like, because ittara zettai ni tomeraremasu mono. Because if said something, if spoke, certainly would be made to stop. Niro to eba ni nosete moraenaku narimasu. And a second time in the Evas would become like not being allowed to pilot. Not being able to board or ride on the Evas a second time. Okay, so she knew what was going to happen, and she told him not to say anything. Well, if she didn't come back. Mirai no tame desu. It's for the future. It's for the purposes of the future. Fuyutsuki sensei, Professor Fuyutsuki. Jinrui no mirai no tame. It's for the future of humanity. Shinji to mirai no kodomo tachi no tame ni. It's for the children of the future in Shinji. Watashi wa ikun desu yo. And as for me, I must go. I must go for those reasons, for those purposes. Okay, so that was his flashback. Again, she knew. He's remembering this. There she is. Well, Kimi ga mizu kara nozonde eba ni nokotta koto o watashi wa zutto ikari ni iezu ni itta. Okay, so you, one's own wish into the Eva remaining that event. So you wanting to remain in the Eva. As for me, all along to Ikari without saying it was. So I never told Ikari. Or without being able to tell Ikari all along. Iya no iwanakatta no da. It was not It was not saying. Okay. It was not saying. So he says like iezuni, which again means like without being able to tell. But then he says no, it was just not saying it. Wazato, on purpose. Yeah, on purpose, expressly. Wazato. So I didn't tell him on purpose. Yatsu ga kurushinderu sugata o hisoka ni hisukani is going to be like in secret. Yeah. So that guy's suffering form in secret. Azawaratte ita no da. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Sneered, to ridicule. So this is Fuyutsuki saying, I didn't tell him on purpose. I sneered, I ridiculed him in secret at his like suffering form. Watashi wa, I did that. So in case you were doubting as to who he was saying was doing the sneering, I did that. Sumanakatta, I'm sorry, Hikari. Omae mo Yui-kun ni ataete no ka. You also, to Yui-kun, were you able to meet? Were you also able to see or meet Yui-kun? Oh, there we go. Asha. He's water. Okay. Here's Ikari. Ritsuko shot him in the neck, so he's not doing too well. And here is Yui. Yui. Yoyaku aeta na. Yoyaku is finally. Yoyaku. Finally, at last, able to meet. Huh? Like, finally, we can meet. Kono tokuyo, this time. Tada hitasura machi tsukete ita. So this time, just hitasura. Nothing but. So nothing but continuing to wait for this time. I've done nothing but wait for this time continually. Baka ne. You idiot. Watashi wa zutto anata no soba ni ita no ni. You idiot. As for me, all along, at your side, even though I was. So even though I was at your side all along. Shinu no ka? Like, will die? Question. Watashi wa? Me? Will die? No. Will die? Question. Me? So ne. That's right. Watashi tachi seimei no kotowari ni somuita mono ne. Okay, so that's right. Yes. We, the kotowari, the laws of life, somuku, disobeyed, ran counter. So we disobeyed the rules of life. Kotowari. Yeah. The way, the truth, the way of things, justice. Zutto omae ni ao koto dake o kangaete ita. All along, meeting you, just that thing thought about. That's all I thought about all along. Sono mokui ga, kore ka? Sono mokui. Oh, this reward, that reward, it's this. This is my reward. でも、but, あなたが死んでも、それで終わりじゃないわ。But you, even if you die, that, meaning you dying, is not the end. End it is not. あなたと私の子供が、you and my child, 私たちの分まで未来を紡いでくれる until our portion or our part. Oh, no. This is you're and my child, like our child, the child of you and me. Our part, up until our part, the future will do the favor of tsumuku. Tsumugu will spin. He will spin, that isn't like create the future of our part of the future, I guess. Shinji ga ka, like Shinji's the one. Mirai nado aitsu wa nozonde inai daro. Future and things like that. As for that guy, like not wishing for, right? So presumably this is what he wanted to do. He wanted to be the one that shaped the future. But now it's falling to his son, is what she's saying. So Shinji's the one. The future and things like that, that guy doesn't wish for. Like he has no desires for the future. Watashi wa, as for me, あの子に苦しみしか与えられなかった。To that kid, only suffering was granted. Basically, kind of passive voice, but he says, like, as for me, to that kid, only suffering was granted. Yeah, no. あの子が人類の未来を救うのよ. That kid is the one who will save the future of humanity. Okay? 破滅へ向かうしかなかった人類を、あなたと私の子供が希望へと導いてくれる. Okay? 導く is to like guide or direct. Yeah, to guide, to show the way, to conduct. So towards destruction, well, humanity that like had that could only head towards destruction. Humanity that could only head towards the destruction, our child will lead towards hope. So our child will lead humanity who could only head towards the destruction, he will lead them to hope. あなたと私は, as for you and me, あの子をこの世に送り出すために出会ったのよ. As for you and me, that child into this world for the purposes of sending met. So as for you and me, we met in order to send that child into the world. Yeah, to send out, to forward. あの子は私たちが出会って愛し合ったからこそ生まれた子供. So as for that child, we meeting and because we met and fall in love, that child was born. So that kid was born because, and koso is saying like specifically that's the reason. Because we met and fall in love. That's why that kid was born. 私は, as for me, あなたとの 愛の証をずっと守りたかった。With you, something of love, akashi. Proof or testimony of love, all along protected, wanted to protect. So as for me, wanted to protect continuously or all along our proof of love, or proof of love with you, which is their child. 人類の運命と共に消えてほしくなかった。欲しくなかった。Okay, so together with the fate of humanity, vanishing didn't want. I didn't want him to vanish along together with the fate of humanity. だから、therefore, 私は, as for me, エーバに残ったの. I remained with the エーバ. あの子は生きていくわ. As for that child, he will live. He will go and live. これからもずっとだって. From here also, continuously, because あなたと私の子供だもの. Because he's our child. All right? 思い出して remember. 初めてあの子に触れた時の気持ち. So remember in the beginning to that child the 触れた時の気持ち, the mood or the feeling of like touching that child for the first time. 触れた時の. 思い出して remember. あの子から感じたぬくもり. From that child, the feeling from that child, ぬくもり. ぬくもり. Warmth. Okay. The feeling of warmth from that child. Remember it. あの子から感じた愛おしさと. Remember from that child the feeling of love, affection. おし, the preciousness, the adorableness. 生命の力の強さを. The strength and of the power of life. And the O here is kind of suggesting remember that as well. Bing. そうして願って and then wish. 生きろと live. Sorry. This takes on a whole new meaning after Fire Punch. So, and then wish, live. 生きろ. Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay, there we go. So Ritsuko is dead. She turned into water. He is not. He's still alive. And that's the end of the stage. So interesting that the Yui talking to her, there's this sort of shadow Rei in the background. Maybe the one that's killing her. But he stays alive. He didn't turn into water. Well, that's the end of the stage. So there we go. We will read next, stage 93, with only 5 stages left. Practice your kanji, and we will read that next time.